It may not seem like Max is different, but his 20th birthday may be his last. Max has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Duchenne is a life-threatening muscle disease in children. Historically, most boys who have it do not survive beyond their mid-20s, and those that do will be wheelchair-bound by 12. The simplest tasks of become difficult, and in the later stages, heart and breathing muscles begin to fail. Duchenne is the most common and severe form of muscular dystrophy, caused by a loss of dystrophin. Let's take a few minutes to better understand this disturbing disease. First, let's examine the background of Duchenne. Second, we will look at the symptoms of Duchenne. And last, we will be talking about the disease progression. You're probably asking, what is Duchenne? According to Parent Project Muscular Dystrophy, or PPMD, Duchenne is a devastating muscle disease that affects 1 in every 3,500 live births. Duchenne affects the X chromosome, making it more common in boys. Unlike girls, boys do not have another X chromosome to make up for that damaged gene. The dystrophin gene is the protein found in the muscles. It is absent for those who have muscular dystrophy. Dystrophin acts as kind of a cushion or glue to the muscle. Without dystrophin, the muscle cells will suffer progressive damage and will eventually die. Now that we have examined the background of Duchenne, let's move on to the symptoms. According to the jetfoundation.org, boys affected by Duchenne can begin showing signs of weakness in their limbs, particularly in their legs. The weakness itself can be seen in the following ways: has a hard time lifting his head or has a weak neck, not walking by 16 months, not speaking as well as others his age, needs help getting up from the floor, or walks his hands up his legs in order to stand. Some of you may know that as the gallows maneuver. Calves are bigger than normal, walks with legs apart, or walks on their toes, or wobbles, and walks with chest pointing out, or has a hollow back. Now that we have discussed the background of Duchenne and the symptoms of Duchenne, let's move on to the disease progression. According to Parent Project Muscular Dystrophy, a boy with Duchenne grows like a regular human. The difference is that the boy will likely lose his ability to walk between 10 and 14 years old. In a boy's late teens, he will lose strength in his upper body and may need help breathing at night. Over time, breathing will require constant support. Also, according to ParentProjectMuscularDystrophy.com, the boy's heart will eventually stop working because of increased scar tissue and weakened muscles. Young men often lose their lives to Duchenne in their late teens or early 20s. The rate of progression of each boy is different, including if they're brothers. Right now, there is no cure for Duchenne, but there are promising treatments currently in trial. They are being monitored by the FDA, research companies, and advocacy groups. Today we have talked about the background of Duchenne, the symptoms of Duchenne, and the disease progression. I wrote this speech because 3 of my 4 brothers have Duchenne. They are currently in drug trials and are doing very well. There are many difficult things about Duchenne, but I still have hope for my brothers and hope that someday there will be a cure for Duchenne.